Hello there, you wonderful person. Let's continue the Outer Worlds. Last time we were able to resolve the situation in Edgewater with the power supply. Well, I should say the Green Veil, right? We were able to solve the situation in Green Veil, and we got ourselves a power regulator that enabled us to use the unreliable to lift off. Uh, I don't think we didn't explore anything after
Make
a lift
yourself
off.
at home, Captain.
Thank you very much, Ada. We didn't explore anything because I I couldn't. I was too tired. Now we're gonna do a thorough sweep on the unreliable. Talk to everybody we should talk to. Check everything that needs to be checked. And yeah, that's it. Let's start with the terminal. Just drinking some water here. Some coffee, I mean. Um, logs. Okay, these logs. What's the name of the guy? Wait. Alex Hawthorne. Yeah, that's the name of the old guy. The other guy. Log one. Shrink Bay. Shrink Bay? Note to self. Remember this later. No, better. Ada, remind me weekly to check this log until I tell you to stop. Yes, I mean continually. No, no, Ada. Not if I'm dead. Why would you even ask me that? Back to my point. I saw in actuality, with my own two eyes, a subliminary powerful weapon in Whaley's lab, just sitting there for the taking. If the gray hair were to look away or forget about it, maybe. Or if I had asked a smidgen more nicely. He called it a shrink ray, but wouldn't let me test that claim after I lost my temper. Said he was inspired to create the thing by the achievements of other scientists who dared to push the boundaries of human knowledge and the decency laws. I had heard humors of fantastical weapons like this one. Weapons that push the boundaries of the mind and science cutting edge, but I figured they were just stories, to be honest. Laying my eyes on Whaley's shrink ray. That's the scientist. That's the guy that saved us. Whale's shrink ray firsthand is enough to make a fella wonder if there's more to the rumor, more to be had. Very interesting. Hmm. So, so the scientist guy that saved us, he used to be a triplet. What's the name? He used to be on this ship. That's pretty cool. Okay, log 2 hammer power. The last time I got sloshed, I mean, was imbibing at the lost hope on the groundbreaker. Look up, a dome was really free with the drinks. He seems like an okay fella. I shamelessly, but subtly, eavesdropped on two Mordets yammering on about the mad scientists some years back who'd claimed he'd made a huge discovery about that would change the fate of the colony. I'm not sure I understood that. Like none of us have heard that one before. But here's the good part. The Mardet said that the mad scientists kept yelling about the hammer's power or something similar. A strange weapon with a special power created by a crazy lab coat? Sure fits the bill. It could be another one of the weapons that inspired whales. AH. Alright. Another interesting weapon to maybe look forward to. Black market leads. Why? 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 Won't whales just give the shrink ray to me? Blast him to the depths of the labyrinth on Tartarus and back. Let the record show I did apologize for shouting him down 5 times, but Architect Be damned. It's just sitting there, neglected and gathering dust. I should have commanded it and thanked him without asking permission, or breaking expensive equipment when he said it wasn't ready yet, and that even if it were, he couldn't entrust it to me, to someone like me. Okay, I can understand what's happening now. What does that even mean, I ask? That I'm not trustworthy enough? That I'd use it to wipe out the good and hardworking folks of the colony like some sort of moralless psycho? I'll admit to maintaining some questionable associations, but I follow a strict code of myself and mine. What's not to respect in that? Exactly. Now I have to wait until whales forget to think he's misplaced it. In the meantime, I have been tracking down additional rumors pertaining the others of these science weapons throughout Halcyon. If gossip holds true, my next step will be to check with the black market merchants in the Groundbreaker and in Fallbrook. AH. Interesting. Weapons from the Void. Acquire Fin's science weapon. Science weapon on Groundbreaker. Where was this? Where were we supposed to be going? As a that. Speak to Gladius on the Groundbreaker. Ah, interesting. So we're going to this Groundbreaker place. This game doesn't have a time. Vicar Max. What? This is awesome. Yeah, I think he's just gonna come with us. And apparently he can level up. Telescope. Yeah, let's see how good is he. Well, let's see how good he is, I should say. Yeah, the perks, health, threat generation, up or down, hack. Oh, he can be the hack specialist. Parvati is... No, she just has more health. But she has the capabilities of being the engineering specialist. And what about Michael? What is... No, I can't. I still can't get the tier 2. Okay, I'm still not gonna upgrade him or level him up, because I'm not sure. Sorry for that. I'm not sure how to use him in the battlefield and or conversations. So yeah. You go up and down. I don't remember exploring this part of the ship. Is that a torrent? Is that a robot? Sam? There's no response from the automechanical unit. A serial number etched in its chassis includes the letter Sam. Okay. Maybe we need to find... You can't pickpocket in this game, right? Maybe we need to find something to hack it. Oxy compound, level head. I'll take that. Is that photo of Parvati's father? Oh, this is her room. A stern older man with warm eyes. But she's not here. Interesting. Spacer's choice. Damn, that girl is really brainwashed. Whoa. First wrench Dad ever gave me. She's been a friend ever since. It's a big ass wrench. Banged up tools full of modified tools with unique mechanical usage. Digging around in here would be an easy way to lose a finger to a saw-toothed blade. Yeah, so let's not do that. Why don't we? I will take her ammo though. Cause yeah, I'm just gonna do that. Vicar Max! My friend. Okay, let's see what you have there. Index of Banned Literature. Part 1. Various qualifying considerations. Part 2. Principal rules of restrictive management. Part 3. Morals and maxims of banning unethical literature. Part 4. Proof of the grand architect and predestination. A refutation of the titles listed here within. Part 5. Consequences, the mind and the will of man when led astray. 6. Official list of banned titles. 7. Prerequisites for advancing the investigation, outing, and penalizing of offenders. Interesting. Are these the banned literatures? Doctrinal Studies 539. These textbooks have been out of print for almost half a century. The margins are filled with scribbles' notes and many passages have been underlined. Some pages have come loose, the glue now yellowed and cracked along the spines. Okay. Journal of Maximilian de Soto, Volume 1. The scribblings of these journals pages is utterly illegible to anyone except Vicar Maximilian de Soto. And he has... Well, he's right there, but... Sorry, dude, I need his heavy ammo more than you do, I think. And another one? No? Would you like to chat? Oh, one more. The art and science of tossball. Oh, his melee weapon is a toss ball thingy net. Impossible to put down. Order of Scientific Inquiry, Office of Literature. The endorsement has been approved. Auntie Cleo's Darlings. Signed by Seymour Whitlock, who held the record for most on-the-field fatalities for 3 consecutive seasons. Fatalities.
Yes, you caught me ruminating again. Guilty as charged.
Again.
What's occupying your thoughts?
This is literally the first... This is the second time we speak in this place. Alright. I'd like to know something about those I'm flying with. What's your story?
Nothing too out of the ordinary. Just your run-of-the-mill vicar with a violently enthusiastic disposition.
Okay. Violently enthusiastic disposition, you say?
That's what my parents called it. I grew up in a pit of a town, much like Edgewater. I was destined to be a laborer like my parents, but I was infected early with a need to solve the equation. My passion didn't sit well with them.
Okay. And why were you so passionate about it?
My parents, ironically. They internalized the precepts of scientism like no one I've ever known. They had a pure faith, a faith that brought joy to them regardless of the situation. I envied that. I wanted that peace. I thought if I became a vicar, I could find it. Or at the very least, find out why I lacked it.
Huh. Interesting. But weren't they proud when you became a vicar, at least?
They thought I was fighting the plan, should have accepted my lot. Some people pursue the clergy for power, prestige, but that was not me.
So you say. Well, if you can't help but follow the plan, then everything you do is part of it, right?
The plan is not one rigid path.
Really?
There are a variety of multitudes contained within it. Our paths have variance, but we'll end up adhering to it, whether we like it or not. Some choices make the path smoother, some rougher. You can even go outside the lines, but the further outside you go, it's like an unbreakable elastic band. It will only stretch so far before it snaps back. The further it is stretched, the more violent the eventual correction.
Oh, that is very interesting. Alright. It seems quite trusting of you to just sign on without knowing anything about me.
I have run headlong into too many walls in my pursuit of the truth. This book is my last hope, and you were my only hope of getting it translated.
Oh. Okay. And what if the book doesn't have the answers you're looking for?
I honestly don't know what I'd do. This quest has consumed me for the better part of my life. I fear there's nothing else left to me. What about you? What's your story?
Oh. Oh, interesting. Uh, colonist. Oops. Yeah, my story is that I was a colonist on the Hope. A scientist named Whale saved me.
And how did he do that?
I don't know. Oh, like that? Okay. He stole my body from the Hope at the edge of the colony and thawed me out.
Well, you do seem different than every other colonist. Let's pretend for the moment I believe you. What are you going to do now?
I have to find a way to save the other people. Yeah, I'm helping him recover more of the chemicals he needs to save the rest of the colonists. I'm turning him in. Wow.
That seems a dangerous proposition. Why risk your life now that it's been returned to you?
Well, it was returned to me, and that's really good for me, and I would like to pass on this opportunity for the other people on the ship. Okay. I had family, my friends are on Hope just because it's the right thing to do. Just because it's the right thing to do, honestly.
A commendable attitude.
Cool. Tell me again about the book we picked up that's in French.
Bakonu, the author, had some interesting theories about man's perception of reality that I thought could be applied to our attempts to decipher the plan. Unfortunately, he was also one of the founders of the Philosophist school of thought, so the book is banned in this colony.
On that colony. Yeah. And remind me, what are your thoughts on the Philosophists?
Philosophism's a false religion that stands in contradiction to almost everything we know to be true. They believe all is chaos, in stark contrast to OSI's belief in the plan. But most of the philosophist perversion of Bakonu's thoughts came more than a century after his death.
Okay. Any ideas where we can find someone who speaks French in the colony? In this colony? This colony?
I've been thinking on that. There's a former infamous philosophist scholar who fled Terra 2 some years ago. He's an expert on Bakonu. He's also who told me of the journal's presence in Emerald Vale. If anyone in this colony could translate that book, it would be him.
Oh? Okay. Sounds like a lead, but how do we find him?
That's a good question. We should start on the Groundbreaker. It's where I'd go if I wanted to get off Terra 2. Great place to pick up a ride to Hephaestus, Scylla, even Monarch. All I need is access to a data cartridge from the security terminal. Their easily hackable system keeps a registry of all crew manifests for both arrivals and departures.
That's very useful. Feels like this groundbreaker place is exactly the place to go right now. The first one seems kind of obvious. How is it that a simple vicar happens to be such a highly skilled hacker?
Before I transferred to Edgewater, I had a wealth of time to develop certain, secular skills during my years serving a particular penitentiary flock. I meditated, led sermons, provided guidance to the inmates as needed, of course. I also played prison yard tossball and taught myself a bit about computronic security systems.
Sounds good. Let's go. And how will a crew manifest help us track down your scholar friend?
I'll comb the last 6 months of departure manifest to track the Philosophist's off-world destination.
Mm-hmm. Sounds good. Let's go.
Thank you, Captain.
Oh. Oh, are you following me now? No, you're not. Were we done?
I could spend hours reflecting on the secret workings of the universe. Little else in this colony offers such a relaxing pastime. So, tell me what's on your mind. I excel at confessional listening.
Yeah. Well, we were just talking about that. Vicar, you're out of my crew. I want you off this ship. Holy shit, really? I could just kick people off? Okay, I'm good. No, we're not. I'm not gonna kick him off just yet. Now this place here seems to be empty. Oh man, I'm getting the Mass Effect vibes right now. Ooh. Old Saber. What doesn't kill you gives you tetanus. Oh, that's funny. What doesn't kill you give you tetanus. Da, 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 da. Another empty one. Where is
I
Parvati?
admire the vicar's predilection for reading. It keeps him quiet. I like quiet.
Me too, Ada. Quiet. I like quiet too. I wonder if I'm ever gonna be able to play this game here. This board game. Yeah. If I were to guess, I'd say I'm not. And the cheater. Alright, let's not break our legs. There's no need for that. Oh, no, that's the... yeah, in case you want to change your skill points. Or, so. Ah, so she's the new Garrus. It's in the middle of some calibrations.
Something busted, Captain?
No, I don't think so. Did you learn your trade from your father? It sounded like it. It sounded like it when you talked to Reed.
Mostly, yeah. I lived in the maintenance office near all my life. Mr. Thompson never let me forget how funny that was.
Yeah. I don't see the humor.
He meant funny as in odd.
Oh.
It's not normal for anyone to do as their parents. You take a vocational test. That decides your schooling and your career. When I tested out for maintenance, everyone figured it was on account of my dad. They were real unhappy with us.
Okay. But you actually are good at this, and you enjoy it, right? Actually, why would people be unhappy about you getting a maintenance job?
Because they were hoping their own kid would get the job and get sent back to Edgewater.
Ah.
When folk go away for schooling, they don't get back to where they begun. Not usually. You go straight to your first job, wherever the company's got an opening.
Ugh. Yeah, that's unbelievably cruel.
Well, it ain't exactly cruel to have the promise of a paying job. And that's all it is. You go where the company needs you, where your skills do the most good.
I can see that being, yeah, that's not so bad actually, if you think about it this way. But you actually are good at this, and you enjoy it, right?
Well, I'm good at making things work the way they ought. Not so much at doing such to somebody else's schedule. There's times I'm working deep in the guts of a loader, getting it all running perfect. Then I look up to see it's tomorrow, and I've blown another deadline. Anyhow, I was happy to get back home. I didn't care much for schooling.
I understand you. Um, you didn't like the glasses?
Oh, there were a whole lot of reading, not nearly enough doing. Like, before they'd issue you a wrench, they wanted an essay on the design of different wrenches. Then there'd be quizzes on company regulations for storage and maintenance of wrenches.
That sounds boring. And after school you moved straight back to Edgewater?
Yep, nothing much had changed. Everything was a little grayer, a little dirtier. Dad met me at the shuttle and gave me a big ol' hug. I noticed straight away that he was moving slower and stiffer. He made a little grunt when I squeezed.
Oh. Yeah, that's... Yeah, I understand. Did you get much time with him after you got back from school?
About a year. I tried to do more of the work so he could rest. His heart gave him pains. Dad never said that he loved me, you know? I knew on account of him showing it. How he'd stay up late to help with my projects or listen to my fretting. Oh gosh. Look at the time. Sorry to bend your ear so long. And I got so much to do before this ship's in decent shape.
I think it's time you move along. I think it's time you move along. Okay, let's say that.
What?
No!
You want me to leave?
No!
Captain, you can't mean it.
No, 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 no. I still need you. Holy shit. That's too... No. That first option should have been more clear. No, I don't want... I still need you.
Oh, that's a relief. Thanks, Captain, for letting me stick around. I mean...
Shit. Oh, that was close. Yeah, this place must be really hot.
Engine power output is nominal.
Nominal. Alright. And I think we just have Ada to speak with now. Our crew is not so big yet. Oh, do we have anything to do here? Repair it all. 6 weapons parts, and yeah. Exactly. Exactly. Tinker. Let's tinker, I guess. Let's see. Light. Automag. Yeah, let's tinker with that. Automag pistol. Do you want to tinker to the auto pick? It will cost 65. And will increase the damage. Okay. That's pretty good. And I can tinker even more to increase the damage even more. What about this? 56 for 5.7. Sure. Interesting. Yeah. Let's tinker with all of them. Just to get them a little bit better. I should focus on one, right? The hunting rifle. This hunting rifle should deal more damage. Yes. How much can I do this? Plus 6. This is kind of amazing. But it's always more and more expensive. One more. It's always by 6 points. Okay, very interesting. And it does shock damage. I could change it, right? If I wanted to. Oh no, I can't. I don't think I can. Right? Oh well. Okay. I think that's it. Okay, let's talk to Ada. see what's up. Oh. Why is there a locked? I don't like that there's a locked. Locked. Does that?
Please avoid damaging yourself or others while you're out.
Okay, I'm not going out though. I know I'm gonna spend 5 of my 6, but light assault rifle. Come on, that sucks. Oh well. Having locked stuff on my own ship, that's kind of. I don't like that. Unreliable navigation system. Let's talk to Ada first.
Welcome back, Captain.
Thank
How
you.
can I be of assistance?
I don't know. Do you know anything about that auto-mechanical gathering dust in the janitor's closet?
The unit is a cleaning SAM. Hawthorne brought it on board some cycles ago, I'm sure with the intent to modify it. But I've never seen it up and running. Alex likely recorded progress notes detailing his efforts to modify SAM. If you check the terminal in your captain's quarters, we may be able to determine what work remains in order for SAM to properly operate.
Okay. Interesting. I didn't see anything related to that before, but maybe it's available now. Okay. I'm in a mood for some entertainment, apparently.
Certainly, Captain. What would you like to hear?
I don't know. Tell me a joke.
Why are obtuse angles so depressed? Because they are never right.
That's okay. Play my favorite song.
Now playing a Spacer's Choice advertisement jingle.
Really?
It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice.
Yeah, that's not really my favorite song.
Everyone in Halcyon is contractually obligated to label this or another board-certified jingle their favorite song.
Contractually obligated. I didn't sign any contract. That's enough.
As you wish, Captain. I must comply with all direct orders.
Really? That's interesting. You got a minute to talk? Time is literally standing still.
I have lots of minutes. Many minutes. Unlimited minutes, perhaps. Providing an adequate power source, I can function indefinitely.
And what if you don't have a power source?
I prefer to think of it as being in a state of slumber, perhaps for an indefinite duration of time. Do you think that is what it's like for the colonists on the Lost Hope?
I don't know. I guess so.
When I simulate myself in such a scenario, I do not find it to be desirable. I think my self-preservation protocols incline me to desire the alternative.
Yeah, that seems reasonable. What might that be?
Traveling the system with you, Captain.
And that's what we're gonna do. And what about your last captain? Did you miss him, or is one captain the same as another?
Do you know what it feels like when the ship undergoes an unexpected power surge? A jolt to the system. I have felt that. I do feel that. As you may be aware, Captain Alex Hawthorne was a smuggler of some repute. I failed to predict the likely outcome of his reckless behavioral patterns. I should have predicted that. In our travels together, Alex liked to pass time by, as he called it, tinkering to improve my design.
Alex? Oh, Hawthorne, okay. Have there been other captains of the ship?
If you mean, was Captain Hawthorne my first? Yes, he was.
Okay. Let's talk about something else.
How can I be of assistance?
I'd like to learn more about the colony.
What part of the colony would you like to discuss?
The colony. The groundbreaker. Wow. Okay. So let's start with Phineas Orbital Lab.
Ah, yes. As Dr. Wells is a wanted
Wells.
outlaw, he built his laboratory into an asteroid. Orbital destinations can be challenging to land on. His more so than most.
Really? And what do you know about him?
There is a bounty on his head, one with a markedly high reward amount. Shall I engage the laser weapons system?
What? I don't understand that. Shall I engage the laser weapons system? Yes. Okay.
I shall happily comply with your order, just as soon as
Uh,
we have a laser weapons system.
that's on the ship, right? Why'd you say the landing might be rough?
The outlaw scientist known as Dr. Phineas V. Wells has taken a measure of precautions to make the lab undetectable to those hunting him.
Mm-hmm.
Even knowing the location, my systems resist my orders to go where I instruct them.
Interesting. Yeah, I wanted to ask about something
Of course.
else.
What part of the colony would you like to discuss?
What about the groundbreaker?
We're cleared to dock with the groundbreaker if that's your desired destination. If we're going there, please be sure all docking forms have been filed in triplicate and fees have been paid. The Mardettes take their docking laws quite seriously.
Ooh, I kinda spent a lot of money on my sniper rifle right now. I hope this is not too expensive. You can take care of that for us, right?
I can, yes. Let me add that to my list of 1,435,498 tasks I am simultaneously executing in order to run our ship.
Great, thanks.
You are more than welcome, Captain.
Give me this pile on the groundbreaker.
The Groundbreaker was Halcyon's original colony ship.
Oh.
It has since been repurposed as a service station in the Lagrange point of the system. Freighters often deliver or pick up goods from the Groundbreaker en route to other destinations. The city ship hosts an array of cargo bays, factories, housing sections, and more.
Wow.
Many of Halcyon's companies maintain office spaces with stationed representatives in what is considered a truly neutral territory within the system. I have filed the required docking forms in triplicate, and fees have been paid.
Hey, nice. Where'd you get that money from? Because I didn't pay for it. Let's talk about something else.
How can I be of assistance?
Actually, no. There was other things.
What
Colony?
part of the colony would...
Terra 2. Let's talk about Terra 2.
Where in Terra 2?
I don't know. Emerald Vale and Edgewater. Ah, that's where we are.
Edgewater is the sparkling county seat of Emerald Vale, or it was when first built. Since then, neglect and time have worn away her shiny veneer.
Yeah, I don't
The
like it.
town is near the coordinates where Captain Hawthorne died. It would not be unfortunate if something, like say a plague, were to wipe Emerald Vale from the face of the planet.
That is an ominous thing for an AI to say. What do you think of the townspeople?
You mean the ones who did not answer my distress call with medical assistance, but instead came to issue my injured captain a parking ticket? I'm sure they are wonderful humans who don't deserve to be wiped out by starvation or a devastating plague.
Yeah. I'm a little bit concerned about Ada. She clearly can have motivation. She can think about killing other humans or having other humans killed. Which is never good for an AI. How is Edgewater faring since we left it?
Since you diverted power to the deserters, the botanical lab is thriving. However, Emerald Vale's cannery shut down, leading to a total collapse of Edgewater's population. Thank you, Captain.
Okay, then. So let's ask about something else.
What part of the colony would you like to discuss?
Monarch.
Where in Monarch?
Stellar Bay.
Ah, Monarch. The armpit of the Halcyon system. Her
Okay.
last functioning port town is Stellar Bay. Well, that is if you don't count Sublight's smuggler's port at Fallbrook.
Why is Monarch being blocked? Blockaded, I mean.
I believe it has something to do with the planet being an uninhabitable wilderness and a lawless land with no corporate presence.
Ooh.
You may wish to survey the residents in Stellar Bay for additional data points.
Sounds like a dangerous place to go. Smuggler's port?
It's sublight run for the purpose of shipping contraband. And before you ask, I don't know the coordinates, so I can't dock us there.
We don't know it yet. Uh,
Of course. What part of the colony?
yes. What? Monarch?
Where in Monarch?
Cascadia.
Warning. All colonists are urged to reconsider travel to Cascadia due to infestation of mantisaurs and risk of indefinite detention or death.
Okay. It sounds very dangerous.
This is one of those times where you say one word but really mean another, isn't it? I suppose you would find an environment like this fun.
I don't know about that. I think I'm very low level yet. Maybe in a few hours, tens of hours. And what's the local report?
The local report is that you will very likely die if you leave Cascadia's landing pad.
Yeah, and that's why. Gonna take some time to go there. Any people leaving Cascadia aside from Marauders?
There are no people aside from marauders in Cascadia. There is only death.
Yeah, this sounds like a pretty fun place to be. Let's talk about something else.
How can I be of assistance?
Was there anything else? No, no more assistance. Goodbye.
See you soon, Captain.
Hey! Leveled up! Got 10. Okay, so 5 of these. Here, and now I can start. Oh shoot, I can't revert? Yes, I can. Oh, revert at all? No, no, no. I just pressed X, I didn't hold it. Okay, fine. So, guns are getting good and gooder. Yeah, but very soon I'm gonna have to start specializing. How stealth is pretty good. I am wearing heavy armor, so that does hit my stealth skills. Let's increase my leadership. And 2 more into dialogue, yes. Yes, very good. And this is a perk level. Okay, still can't get to the tier 2, but that's fine. We got the 2 TTD perks. Was there any other? More armor, companion critical chance. I like this. Companion critical chance. More ammo to buy. Durability loss. That's pretty cool too. Sprint speed. Yeah. I think I'm gonna get the durability, the minus 25% durability lost. Sounds good. Sounds good. Did I botch any? I didn't botch anyone. Just yet. Okay. Now, let's travel. Where are we? We are here. No, we're not. That's Groundbreaker. It doesn't show where we are. This is cool. Tartarus. Named after its hellish atmosphere. Tartarus is where the board maintains the maximum security panel complex known as the Labyrinth. Oh, I've heard about this place. Somebody cursed me with that place. How's his second Jovian gas giant? Its atmosphere is rich with hydrogen, helium, and various noble gases. Distillation plants in the atmosphere harvest these gases for energy. Very interesting. This is just one system, right? Scylla is one of the largest asteroids orbiting Halcyon. Oh, this is Halcyon? The largest in a ground grouping of rocks known as the Cerberus Cluster. Hephaestus Mining once claimed the asteroid, but its prospecting site was abandoned decades ago. Monarch? Was this where I... No, this is not where I was. Monarch is one of the Olympus' many satellites. What should have been Halcyon's second habitable world has long since been abandoned by the board due to monstrous, ravenous creatures. That sounds interesting. Hephaestus, the closest planet to the sun, the Hephaestus Mining Company was first to establish outposts here, and such it has claimed the power for itself. Typhon, an inhabitable icy planet on the edge of the Halcyon system. Typhon has nothing to offer the Halcyon colony. Yeah, really? Oh, this is where we are. Terra 2. Idyllic terrestrial planet, Halcyon's wealthiest elite live in the capital city, Byzantium, while the colony's laborers live in a corporate-owned township along the frontier. Okay, there's a lab. An abandoned asteroid facility located in the rings of Terra 2, repurposed into the experimental laboratory, living quarters, and hideout of Phineas Vernon Whaleys. And Groundbreaker. This is where we should go. Independent orbital station in the remains of the Halcyon's first colony ship, captained by Junlei Tennyson, and run by descendants of the original crew. That's cool. Can I go to the Phineas Club? I would like to go there. Should I go there?
Now,
Spacer's Choice Travel Advisory. You can see other planets. Yeah, that's what I did.
arriving at Phineas's top secret orbital lab.
Wow. Wow. Let's go meet Phineas. See if we can talk with him. Maybe. Okay, now I choose up to 2 companions to accompany me. Oh my. And they give 10 kilograms each. Wow, they're kind of weak. But 10. This is amazing. Yeah, this is very similar to Mass Effect, isn't it? 2 companions at a time.
Hello? Can you hear me? Does this work?
Oh?
Oh, damn it. Blast, that's loud.
Yes. I guess he noticed. Interesting. Can I jump? If I jump down there, I'll probably die. The map will show me if I can jump or not. Yeah, I don't think I can jump there. I think there will be invisible walls preventing me from doing so. Parkour. Oh, come on. I can totally make that. Fine. Anything hidden behind this thing? No, we can't go there. Alright. Let's see if we can find this Dr. Phineas. Whoa. It's so weird to have... Oh. Look at how many. I think there's one more special power there that I can use. Because of Vicar, probably. And that looks like a vault door. Okay. Nothing too interesting over here. Can I go under? Yes, I can. Good. Hooray for infinite stamina! Should I go there or here? I want to go here first, because it seems like... I can look at the map. Yeah. It's a dead end. Ooh, what is this? Ooh, what is this? Empty tubes. That's probably... yeah, what that is. Inspect immediately before signing for a merchandise. It is your responsibility to note any damage on all copies of freight bill. Contents 2 live Christy pigs, various loose cysts, expected side effect of shipping. Finn, no idea what you need all these damn things for your 4, but supplier is hiking up prices. Expect more increases in the future. Before you ask, there is no rebate for order in bulk. Next delivery in 4 weeks, unless I hear otherwise in 3. 3, you say? You hear? 3, you hear? You end up with pigs stacked to the rafter again is not my fucking problem. Look into the flux tank, but no hits yet. Sent along the greeting card from our dear auntie. Don't tell me what you want it for. Don't want to know. Lilia, my dearest pain in the ass. As requested, another load of Christy pigs. Supplier gave me a bit of hassle. I reminded him the cysts can't breed, but can only be made with that weird gas the lab coats use. He still raised the prices. Pass it along to your buyer, I guess. You ever going to come visit us? Got a nice bottle of the 43 set aside for you. Your most favorite pork, provisioner, melon. Made sure your latest batch of bottled meat didn't get eaten on the way in. Killed a pack of wraps to do it. Usual charges apply. Your supplier wasn't happy. Might want to have a frank discussion with him. Nyoka. Suspicious about all these items you claim to need for off-world buyers. You're setting up a farm of your own, aren't you? Breeding stock. The king won't have it. The king. The king. And these are these empty tubes? Were these used to transport the livestock? Yeah, they're all empty. If these were the empty tubes. Yeah, this does look like a place where they would transport something. Doesn't it? Some bit cartridges. What is that? Oh, that's just a light. Is that the unreliable? It is, right? Okay. So that little area is covered. Oh, this is where it was. Okay. So this here is where I'm gonna go now. That's another ship? Question mark? Cannot access it. And I will never be able to. Judging by the
I'm just securing my ongoing experiments.
map.
And securing myself.
Okay. I wonder if we can get Phineas to your crew. Convince him to come join us. Although he probably would have... We probably wouldn't be able to get his equipment, all his equipment, reliable.
Mind the mess. I haven't had a visitor since... in fact, I've never had a visitor.
Okay. Well, there's a first time for everything. That is a lie. Oh, these are not boxes that I can collect. I really like the reflection on things. Oh, there he is. And that's Bubbles. Oh my. Yeah, there's a livestock. Oh, this is dead. Hi.
Oh, thank the law. Your skin hasn't spontaneously changed color. Potential side effect of the revival process. Very rare, but you never know.
You never know.
Right. Welcome to my little habitation, such as it is. I've got caffeinoids, cysty bits, if you're into that sort of thing.
Sister bits.
So, welcome. Make yourself at home. My secret hideout is your secret hideout.
Okay. For what it's worth, I really appreciate you pulling me out of the Hope.
Not at all, my intrepid accomplice. I should thank you for tolerating my somewhat brusque manner. I only regret that I couldn't save more of your fellow settlers, what with being hunted by the board, and emptying my supply of necessary chemicals.
The board. Let's talk about something else.
Of course. What's on your mind?
Is there any reason you're hiding behind a bulletproof glass?
Oh, it's not you. I do experiments in that room. Some of them get quite scientific. The unexpected is to be treasured, but from a safe distance.
Okay.
Regardless, it's quite comfortable in here, you know. I have my beans, have my caffeinoids, plenty of toilet paper.
Okay. Got a minute to talk?
Absolutely. Let's talk.
Have you met my crew yet?
No, and I've been trying very hard to avoid making eye contact.
Nice to meet you, Dr. Wells. I'm Parvati Holcomb.
Wait, not another word. I don't want to know your name. I don't want to know who you are. Let's just enjoy our plausible deniability while it lasts, shall we?
Oh.
Why don't you just invite the entire colony to my secret, carefully concealed
Oh
laboratory?
yeah.
It isn't as if I wanted privacy.
Okay, sorry. Relax, they're with me.
Oh, fine. As long as you're vouching for their character and they aren't touching things.
They're not.
For what it's worth, I am pleased that you found a crew, such as they are. I picked you out of the hope for your talents, after all.
Really?
It's only natural that others would gravitate toward you.
Okay. You're right, I'm doing pretty well for myself so far.
Yes, indeed, well done. Also, you still haven't spontaneously liquefied, which pleases me immensely. Progress.
Is that still something that can happen? In spontaneous liquefaction? There was something else I wanted to talk.
What's on your mind?
Nothing. Okay then. Yeah, I'm guessing that he's there so the player can't just come in here and off him. Shrink ray. Can I just get it? It doesn't say steal. Oh, look at that. Science weapons. Science weapons are unique weapons that have strange and powerful effects. Science weapons damage and the strength of their effect both increase as your science skill is increased. Cool.
Aha! I see you found my portable molecular compression device, better known as a shrink ray. Find a target, point, shoot. Your target will shrink down into a manageable size, whereupon you may commence beating them to a pulp.
Okay.
Feel free to try it on a marauder sometime.
Yeah. So I shouldn't try it on your pigs. Bubbles. I can't talk to him. Apparently it doesn't seem like it wants to talk. This thing looks dangerous. Yeah. I don't want to have that thing just running towards me. Full speed. That's a dead one. Christy pig. These things look disgusting. I'm guessing this is not for food? Poster. Poster? Oh, poster. I thought it said boaster. Heavy ammo? I'm doing pretty alright for myself in the ammo department, aren't I? We were on a kind of like a hibernation helmet. Ooh. We were on a kind of a dangerous position before, about.
Ah, your old hibernation mask. Had to remove it, you know, in case you were prone to vomiting.
Did I destroy my... No, hibernation suit. It's here. Yeah, it's bad. Tech skills. Let's see how I look like. Interesting. Wee. Huh. Now let's go back to these. Take his off. That's Michael. Let me see your mustache. There you go. Now we're gonna stay with this troop helmet for the protection. And what we have here? Dehibernation experimentation notes. Rising core temperature another 5 C over 1 hour. Dosage appears to be working. Sight diffs from process in cystipigs are not beyond expected boundaries. Microscopic assessment shows no sign of sudden traumatic mast cell wall collapse. Encouraging. Reminder still needs to mop up pig. Need to get this is what he was using the pigs for. Experimentations. For the what was it? Dehibernation. Need to get a view into the cranium, see what's going on with the neurons. Oops. Hand slipped. Likely effects? Nothing important. May have numbness in left heel. Whoever needs that. Looking at sample. Evidence of hyperactive production of dopamine and neuropinephrine. Norepinephrine. Curious. No evidence of entropic effects on neurons, however. Excited. Very excited. Now if only I can keep them from exploding. Oh. Raising core temperature another 5 C in 1 hour. Oops, forgot I had probe in brain. Jostled with elbow. Subject may suffer numbness in right earlobe. Acceptable. Feel ridiculous telling, mostly. Frozen slab of meat, you're doing fine, Michael. Oh. So that is me. Practicing bedside manner important. Aids recovery. Curious about the neurochemical production side effects of prolonged hibernation. Subject may experience tachycekia. Exaggerated fight or flight response. Checked brainwave. Found sharp uptick in perceptive cognitive process when I jostled the probe. Fascinating. Equivalent to speed of common fly's brain. What? Could be useful. In stressful situations, subject time dilation. There it is. See world moving in slow motion. Would everyone from Hope have this sort of brain damage, or is it particular to Michael? Can't wait to awaken more from Hope, study in detail. It is even right to call this effect brain damage? Seems like enhancement to me. Who wouldn't want on-call hyper-fast cognitive response? Am I envious? To expand the span of a breath to an eternity? To be able, just for a moment, to perceive the world as in all its infinite detail? Core temperature still stable. No sign of cell wall decay. Neurological necrosis or neurological necrosis. Beginning next 5K, 5C over 1 hour cycle. Yes, I believe I do envy you, Michael. Interesting. And this is where I was. Hibernation chamber. You spent over 4 decades in space without nothing but the technology of this little chamber keeping you alive. The rest of your fellow colonists are still trapped in similar chambers, waiting for you to restore them.
Reviving you from hibernation was my greatest accomplishment. Your odds of survival were a mere 28%.
28%. Well, no, I guess it was 100% because I'm the player. Research terminal. I can calculate the movement of heavenly bodies, but not the madness of men. Interesting. Experimental notes. Flash frozen organic materials revert back to its organic cell structure when treated with tincture of dimethyl sulfoxide. Is this what I'm looking for? I think this might be what I'm looking for. Rate of explosive cell death a very respectable 6%. Bad news, difficult to acquire limited quantities of compound likely produced by Auntie Cleo. Recently discontinued due to severe adverse reaction. Must find more. And maybe... excuse me. Must find more. Maybe work on the explosive cell death. Yeah. Experiment 1173. Artificial stasis successfully induced in Christie Pig specimen. Revivification completed. Cystopig tissue returned to living state. Brain tissue suffered from rapid nucleation. Attempting treatment. Treatment progressing. Treatment failed. Brain tissue irreparably damaged by rapid onset necrosis. Explosive cell death. Finished cleaning liquefied remains of Cystopig from laboratory floor, walls, and equipment. Damn! That's gross. And the next one, 1083. Fresh out of Auntie Cleo's, experimenting with Spacer's Choice partially emulsified creamer substitute. Finished brewing, adding 2 ounces Spacer's Choice. Atrocious. Felt a part of self-die on the inside. Add Spacer's Choice to the list. Note to self number 2, buy more mouthwash. Okay. Christie Pig notes. Have spared one of my stock of experimental Christie Pig to be used as renewable source of nourishment. Have named this lucky pig Bubbles. Renewable source of nourishment. Renewable? What do you mean? Giving an animal a name establishes rapport and creates a positive emotional bond. Allegedly improves flavor of tumors. Oh my goodness, must look into that. So the thing in the head are actually tumors. Ew. Okay. Excellent creatures, Christie Pigs. Don't know how people used to survive without these genetic wonders of porcine succulence. Slaughtering a pig for meat instead of harvesting tumors that ripen naturally, falling off the flesh like mock apples off a tree, seemed the height of barbarity. Truly a miracle of modern science. That is so gross. Jesus. Oh my goodness. Like, if you stop to think about it, yeah, it's just more protein. There's nothing disgusting about it. But it's, I don't know, it's not right. Okay. Personal files. I have enough hacks. Yeah, he's not gonna mind, right? I don't think so. Have procured the services of one Captain Alex Hawthorne of the Unreliable. I hope he didn't name his ship after the quality of his services. I'll be sending my new accomplice down to Hawthorne via escape pod as soon as the revival process is complete. Hawthorne should make for an agreeable companion, or at least an acceptable chaperone. Law willing, he isn't a total buffoon. Well, he kinda was though. Or, I don't know, it seems weird for him to just died. So, these are actually fucking tumors. I don't know, I'm just... Ugh, my insides are... Okay, yeah, I forgot about the weapon. Inventory, weapons. Where is it? There it is. Very little damage, but... Shrink ray. And it just uses energy, great. Wait, did I? Oh no, just clicking it does nothing. Let's put just for now, let's put it here. That's cool. Does it use only one? I think it's gonna use a whole 100. Yeah, I don't want to waste ammunition on that. Yeah, cause Christy Pig hoof. No, thank you. And these were used in experiment, I'm guessing. Examine notes. Reminder: mop up melted pig. Oh, this one is more worthwhile to collect. Revolver. Yeah, I should always take these. Varith's breath. Companion ability. Ah, okay, it's a consumable. Oh. Pocket watch. It said pick up, right? Not steal. I'm not stealing anything. I don't want to steal anything. These are good to collect. What do we have here? Messages. Company. Oh, this is like a... Oh, okay. Password required. I don't need a password. I have hack 20. Yes. S8 SWH 181942. Welcome, Phineas Welles. Cause undetermined. Original MSG appended. I worked it out. Explain details later. Will be difficult to reproduce. Need your help. All necessary materials should be present in Halcyon, but locations elude me. Dumped a new associate, Dirtside Terra 2, near Edgewater. They have a stake in my purpose, but trust in them only about 23.7% at the present. They're recovering a ship, should be along any time. Just need to know where to send them. Let me know when you get this. Eager to be done. P. P. I wonder who P is. That's it? That's it.
Careful, that's my communications terminal.
Sorry. I realize that, but I'm a curious person. So can't really contain myself. What are these pods? They seem to be very similar to mine. No, mine was a limmer. This one is bigger. But they look like a cryogenic sleep pod. I'm guessing this door won't open. It's sealed. With a bar? No. No, it's not. Sealed with a bar. Oh, I think that was not good for selling. I'm just gonna take it in. Take it all. Take it all. I don't think Phineas is gonna need it. Okay. I have... Oh. Could I have done anything with it? No. And I already checked everything here, right? Yes, I did. Okay. Let's see if it has anything new to say, because I messed with his terminals.
I hope you're not thinking of ingratiating yourself with the board. Chairman Rockwell
Absolutely
and his
not.
cronies are not your friends. They might tempt you with promises of wealth, but don't be fooled. They're just using you for their own ends. What's on your mind?
I just wanted to see if you... anything we should talk about?
Absolutely. Let's talk.
Don't you ever leave your lab?
Oh, goodness, no. I wouldn't survive 10 seconds in the blackness of the aether. Well, no, I imagine I'd last at least 12 seconds before I'd lose consciousness and die of hypoxia.
Why? Oh, no, not like that. Do you have some kind of life outside your work?
Life outside work? No, of course not. My life is my work. For that matter, everyone else's lives are also my work. An entire colony's worth of lives are at stake. It's up to me, up to us to set things right. To answer your question, I'd rather stay right here in my lab. There's too much work to be done. The Hope's colonists won't revive themselves, you know.
That's right, but you have to take care of your mental state. We're so obsessed. Why are you so obsessed with reviving the Hope's colonists?
Because we've lost our way. The board has a stranglehold over this colony, and we've all been conditioned into total obedience.
Yeah.
The Hope is full of specialists, scientists, engineers, talented individuals like you. People who haven't been corrupted by the board. Unfortunately, the Hope's colonists have been frozen for decades, well past your shelf life, so to speak. No offense.
None taken. Yeah, but you revived me. So you must have solved the problem, and you kind of got lucky on a flip of the coin, on the coin flip.
Ah, you begin to perceive the truth. Yes, according to the board and their narrow-minded scientists, you should be a pile of organic sludge right now. 10 years. That's how long the average human can remain in hibernation. You were frozen for decades. In theory, you never should have survived the revival process.
In theory.
But the conventional theories are wrong. You're living proof that it can be done. There's yet hope for the hope. Get it?
Yeah, I'm glad to hear that. Everyone in the Hope is depending on us.
We'll do our very best to save them all.
Yes, we will.
I'd best get back to work. I can feel my last dose of caffeinoid fading.
Yeah, I should get back to it as well. Let's get out of here, guys. We're done. We're done with this place. Whee! I gotta try. I gotta try doing this. Oops. One button. Yeah. As I suspected, invisible walls. That's fine. Let's get out of here. Maybe. You have acquired poster. Okay. I'm not gonna go talk with everybody. By the way. So I'm guessing I have all these options for now. But let's groundbreaker docking bases. The
We've
groundbreaker.
arrived at the groundbreaker.
That's very fast. The groundbreaker. That looks cool. That's board.
Can we talk?
Yes.
Hey, Captain. I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson.
Okay. What about her?
I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean. I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff.
That would be great. Yes. Yeah, we're gonna go there straight away.
Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time. Did you want to talk about something else?
No. Let's go.
Take someone to
Let's go with everybody.
watch your back.
Carrying too many things can transfer it to containers to a ship or that you find somewhere in the world. Oh yeah. I'm kind of carrying a lot of things already. The groundbreaker. Wow. Wait, I gotta do this. Is that steel? That's steel. Okay, fine. Okay. Wow. That's a big ship right there. I think this is as far as we're gonna go today. There wasn't a lot of action, but a lot of interesting story. We discovered how we were the details about our thawing out. We got to meet our savior face to face. That's great. Next time we're going to explore the groundbreaker. Apparently we have many things to do here. We have to talk to this engineer for poverty. Vikram Max asked us about something. Yeah, there's a lead of someone that might speak French here, so we can translate his book. And of course the main quest. And I think there was some other things as well. But yeah, that's gonna be next time. So till then, bye bye.